We have our current iHeartRadio Future Star, Hailey Benedict, on Pure Country. Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me today. This is like so exciting.
And congratulations on becoming our iHeartRadio Future Star. So, what were you doing? Where were you when you found out that you were going to be featured on iHeartRadio these couple months?
Yeah, I was with my mom in the living room when my radio tracker Tara Lee, she gave me a call, and both my mom and I like started jumping up and down, like screaming, crying. It was just I couldn't believe it. It was so exciting, and I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity. It's so exciting.
And how cool is it getting to work with Tara Lee, because she is so incredible.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. What's really cool about Tara Lee is she was an artist as well before, and then did all the things in the radio world. So she's just so full of knowledge and also just such an amazing person. So getting to work with her has been so incredible. And she's just got such an amazing work ethic that's really inspiring.
For sure. And okay, so Wanted You To is the iHeartRadio Future Star song that we have been playing all over Pure Country. You got to shoot a music video for it. How was that?
I did. Yes. Oh my goodness. It was so much fun. We took 2 days in Calgary and I shot it with Brighton Udy, who's actually used to be part of Leaving Thomas.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And Oliver Banyard was also the director on that as well. And it was my first time like having like a stylist and a full hair and makeup team, which is cool. It was my first music video. So it was lots of fun. And I'm excited that it's out now and I can share it with everybody.
I know. It's so fun to get to kind of play dress up in those things, I would imagine, right?
Oh, totally. And Crystal, who's a stylist, she just came with like all these different outfits. So it was so fun just to try on things and things that I also like would never thought I would have worn before. Like there's these like bell bottoms and I've tried them on once and they just did not look good. But she had these ones and I tried them on. I'm like, oh, I really like this. Like maybe this is something that I'll incorporate more into my things, and just stuff that I probably would have been too scared to buy myself. But once you try it on and have someone that has an eye for all that, is really interesting to see how that all worked.
Bell bottoms you got to find the right pair. It's all about that.
Yes.
Like, I have one pair of bell bottoms that I love, and I try on a million other ones, and I can never find ones that work.
I know, because they're either too big at the bottom and they just have to fit just right. I know these ones that she had, like we still had to pin them up, but I ended up getting a smaller size because they were from Garage, funny enough. So that's
okay. I was going to say, did you get to keep them or at least buy a pair for yourself?
Yeah, it was really cool. She actually gave me some clothes as well, like this like really like tassely kind of suede jacket she gave me, which was so nice. And then some of the clothes that she has, you're able to buy off of her after. So that was the part that was kind of dangerous because I was like, I just want everything here. It's so cute. But it's great because for CCMAs, and I had some outfits to wear. I actually bought some stuff and it worked better than trying to shop. And I can't ever shop and try and find outfits. It seems impossible.
I'm the same way. What was it like at the CCMAs this year? Because it was a little different for you because you have a song that's climbing up the charts on country radio at the moment while getting to go to the big event in Canadian country music of the year.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And I haven't seen so many people. Like there's been so many people that I've written with over the past couple of years, or I've met virtually, but I've never met them in person. So that was lots of fun. And I just found I was able to kind of connect with people more because obviously with the song, it's a kind of a talking point as well. So, and then just got to connect with a whole bunch of radio peeps like yourself that I've just got, again, like met over the phone or over Zoom that I got to meet in person. So I loved that because I just really, my heart just missed seeing people in person and having that real life connection.
Definitely. So TikTok, okay, because I am not really a TikTok expert. Let me just say that. So you are the third most followed Canadian country artist behind Shania and Robin Ottolini. What is it about TikTok that has been so fun for you? Because I feel like it has become kind of the mainstream of social media and the way people find their music right now.
100%. Yeah, it's been such an amazing platform. I'm able to kind of experiment on there and do things maybe that I wouldn't be able to do on other social media platforms. And so I just started kind of sharing my original music, and that's kind of what first got some attention on there. And then from there, I started kind of showing, like, I did an electric guitar thunderstruck challenge where I played it faster and faster every day. So that kind of brought along some people. And then even when I do like the lives on there, it's so fun to me because I'll just ask where people are from, and there's people like tuning in from all over the world. And it's just such a more broader audience that I'm able to reach that I haven't been able to before. Yeah. So I think it's so much fun, and you can just be more creative and just be fun and not worry. It's nothing like serious on there. It's just kind of fun and get to share my journey with everyone. So that's really cool to me.
It's such a cool platform. I feel like it's one that you never really know what is for sure going to work, but you might post something that you're like, oh, I don't know about this. And then all of a sudden, like, millions of people are resonating with it and loving it. And you're like, okay, that worked.
I know, that was the first video I did was me sharing an original song. And I was gonna take it down because after a couple I was like, I don't know, like I feel kind of like maybe I shouldn't keep this up. I'll see how it goes. And then I just started noticing, like, the views started, like, I was refreshing and it was going up by like 1,000 every time I refreshed it. And then the next day it was like at 1 million. And so, yeah, it's just funny. So if there's ever like content on there that you're thinking that might not work, you just be patient on and you'll see, I guess. Yeah, you never know.
All right. So last thing, we have our iHeartRadio Future Star on Pure Country right now, Hailey Benedict. And I read that you were 14 years old when you got pulled up on stage by Keith Urban. Where was that? When was that? And let's just talk about that scenario. How'd that happen?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So, I was 14 and my sister and I had made these guitar shaped sparkly signs. And it was actually our birthday presents was to go to that concert. And it was at Rogers Place Arena here in Edmonton. And so he ended up just seeing our signs from the crowd. And so he just pulled us up because he liked our signs. And so he just asked us, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And my sister at the time did gymnastics. So she said gymnastics. And then I said a singer songwriter. And then he was like, we got to hear this. Next thing I knew, he pulled out his electric guitar and he's like, I want to hear what you're writing. And so I played my original song, Clean Slate, in front of 20,000 people that night, which was absolutely insane and surreal. I always wondered, what it looks like from their perspective, the artist perspective, looking out into a crowd that big. And I just remember, like, after singing like that first kind of line and the whole crowd just like was so loud and cheering so loud, like I just had like chills kind of go up me, and I'll never forget that moment. It was so special, and I'm so grateful to Keith for that moment. And I'll never forget it.
I mean, that's what happened to Tennille Townes with Shania Twain. She got pulled up on stage with her. So,
oh my goodness, that's so
crazy.
Cool.
It's almost like it takes people who have that passion inside of them for music, and then it just puts more drive into you. Because again, like you said, you saw it from his perspective, and you probably were like, "Oh, I got to do this."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the first thing I thought is this cannot be the last time I look out into a crowd this big. Like, this is just such an amazing moment, and the fact that they get to do that consistently. And it's such a surreal and like out of body experience is the best way I
imagine. Did you get video of it?
Yeah. So Keith actually ended up posting it on all of his social medias that same night. So it was right after the concert. And then I remember we were driving home and my aunt started screaming in the car. She's like, he posted it. And he said, like, a huge thank you to Hailey Benedict, who blew us all away tonight. And so that ended up going viral, and like Ashton Kutcher shared it, and like all these people shared it, which was so cool. And that just made like the experience itself was already like very overwhelming and very exciting. But then having him share it was like a whole new world. And I think like a catalyst kind of for starting my career moving forward from that point, because I got a lot of online fans after that. So yeah, it was lots of fun.
And so wait, did you get to play Keith Urban's guitar?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like holy ground. No one's allowed to play his guitars.
Yeah. If you watch the video, because he has a capo on it and my song was on the second capo, and I didn't want to like touch anything. Like, I didn't want mess anything up. So I was like, could you please move the capo for me? And he was like, yes, my lady. And it was so funny, but I've seen him play that guitar on like at the CMAs and the Grammys. I saw him play it. So that's always like my, little
Like,
thing.
I touched that. I played it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Pure Country, and thanks for being our iHeartRadio Future Star these past couple of months. And I can't wait to see where you go from here, because it looks like it's just going up.
Oh, thank you. And thank you so much to Pure Country and iHeart for having me as a future star and for showing all the love to the song. It's truly means so much. So I really appreciate it.
No problem. And hopefully we get to meet in person soon, because the virtual thing is cool, but in person would be nice.
I'd love that. That'd be awesome.
All right. That was Hailey Benedict on Pure Country.